What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So, we've talked about this several times on the channel. When it comes to Social Security reform, one of the things that they're talking about doing is raising the full retirement age. So, raising the full retirement age to 69 or 70. Right now, it's currently 67. And so, most people will be able to retire at 67 and receive their full Social Security benefits. That's the important thing. Now, we're not talking about your retirement plan and all the other things that you have set up. You can retire anytime you want. If you've invested and you have enough money to retire, you can retire. But receiving your Social Security benefits, if you wait until 67, that's when you'll receive your full benefits. If you retire early, if you retire at 62, you're not going to receive your full benefits. And if you wait until you're 70, the way it stands right now, if you wait until you're 70, you get plus up. So you're going to get a bonus. So you'll be able to receive more back in Social Security benefits. But what lawmakers are talking about doing right now, some lawmakers, not all, they're talking about raising the full retirement age to 69 or 70. And that way it will help when it comes to the trust fund. It will help prolong Social Security. So it's a part of the reform. It's not the whole reform because you're still going to need to do more in order to reform Social Security. But that is just one aspect that we hear some lawmakers talking about. So I want to show you guys this tweet, and then we're going to talk about it. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification, and then click all. By clicking all, you'll get notified anytime we post a video. We do daily videos here, so by clicking the bell notification and clicking all, you should be getting updated every day. And just a reminder, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. And if you'd like to follow me on Twitter and Threads, you can at the TEC Show Live. Okay, so let's get right over. And I want to take a look. This is Elizabeth Warren's tweet here. And so we're going to go over this tweet. And then I want to show you a statistic that's out there when it comes to people, when people want to retire, when they plan to retire. Okay, so Elizabeth Warren says, here's what I think. Whenever someone suggests raising the Social Security retirement age, there's someone who didn't work construction all their life, who didn't carry little kids around as a preschool teacher, who didn't help patients in and out of beds as a nurse. And so basically what she's saying here is not everyone can work until 69 or 70 because physically their body is not going to allow them to do that. And so we really need to start taking that under consideration when you have lawmakers just loosely talking about, oh, just raise the full retirement age. We really need to start focusing on, okay, are there other things that we can do in order to improve Social Security? And there are other things that are out there. Raising the payroll contribution, they can do that. Raising the cap, you hear a lot of lawmakers talk about that. Or just across the board, raising the payroll contribution. So everyone working right now pays 1% or 2% more. They can do that. That will help prolong the program. That will actually help more than raising the full retirement age because raising the full retirement age is not a fix-all. Okay, now, when they're looking at a poll, and this is just a headline, and it says just 10% of workers to wait until 70 to take maximum Social Security benefits. Okay, so I want to talk about this because I spoke of this just a little bit earlier. If you wait until you're 70, you get plus ups. So, and I think it's equivalent to like 21% or something like that increase. So not only are you getting your full retirement, but you're getting a 21% increase over that. And so just look at this. Just look at this headline here. Only 10% are willing to wait until they're 70. Only 10%. And there's a huge incentive to wait until you're 70, but most people aren't doing that. Most people don't want to do that. And one of the reasons is they're physically not able to do that. And then some people, they just want to retire and enjoy life. They don't want to have to work until they're 70 years old because they're looking at the fact that if they retire a little bit earlier, they can do some of the things that they've wanted to do their whole life, like travel and just a variety of different things, or just go, camping or all the stuff that they wanted to do that they don't have the free time to do it now. They're looking at it and they're saying, well, if I retire a little bit earlier, I'll be able to do that. But some people are in fear. If I wait until 70, then I'm really not going to be as mobile as I would have been at 60 or I would have been at 50. And so it's really not realistic. The lawmakers, and just like Senator Warren was saying, the lawmakers that are saying, let's just raise the full retirement age to 69 or 70, These are people that don't work demanding jobs. And that's the reason why they're saying that, because they don't really see the big picture. They're not out there, working where, the physical labor where you need to actually retire a little bit earlier because your body will not be able to carry you through until you're 70 years old working. So I just thought that was very interesting. I just want to do this quick little video and talk about that because more and more people are looking at this whole incentive to work until 70 right now. The way it stands right now, that incentive to work till 70, they're saying no to that. And so what lawmakers are trying to do now is say, well, we're just going to force them. We'll force them to work until 70 because if they don't work until 70, then they're not going to get their full benefits. Okay, so that's what they want to do. And then when we're talking about plus ups, maybe those plus ups will happen at 72 or 73. So now in order to get the bonus, you're going to have to wait until that age. And so that's what lawmakers are talking about right now when it comes to Social Security reform. Now, it's not a lot of lawmakers right now, but you do have some that are saying this. And I think this is very dangerous, especially for Gen Xers, people, millennials. And so people who are going to be retiring in the future, this is going to be crucial because this can determine when you retire. And I know some people, they're going to say, well, I have my retirement plan all set up. I have, I'm paying my 401k, this and that. You're going to quickly realize, and I retired 2 years ago. You will quickly realize when you're on a fixed income, every little bit helps. And if you put yourself in a situation where you do have a good 401k set up, but then you also will be able to receive Social Security benefits when you get to 62 or 67 or whenever you want to start collecting, that is going to help out immensely. And so you don't want to just take this lightly when it comes to Social Security, just thinking, well, I have my money already set up. You're going to need at least 1.5 million in your 401k in order to live a somewhat comfortable life. Now, wouldn't it be nice to have that 1.5 million in your 401k and then also be able to receive Social Security benefits? So that's what we're talking about here. Now, I want to know what you guys think about this whole situation, so let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.
This Congress can't pass gas, and he needs to run against a do-nothing Congress. And I think that can give them some traction that he did not have before. But, maybe they could get Rudy Giuliani to be Speaker. We know he can pass gas for sure. But this is almost comical.